Hey, what's up? Happening, YouTube? I've been on for a while, and there's a big reason why. On December 17th, I purchased a lot of things. Well, maybe not a lot, but a few things from Sweden and had it shipped here. And now I'm getting really frustrated with, who is it? Post Nord and also USPS. And USPS, the Postal Service, US Postal Service, seems pretty bad lately. So I think if I'm going to get any more stuff from Sweden, I'm going to press the people to send it to me with DHL. I've not had any problems with DHL. I always have problems with Post Nord and USPS working together. So let's pretend something falls out of one of my packages, which did happen. I lost an axe head, fell out of the package. Now, did that happen when it was on the Post Nord ship that it came on? I'm assuming it was on a ship from, and I can't say the name exactly, but Malmo is what we would say, or I would think, Malmo, Sweden. And it took a while till it got to New York, so that was, like another week before it got there. So I'm assuming it had to have been shipped there. It may have been on a flight there. I just don't see something taking 1 week on a flight. Regardless, then the package ended up coming to me about a month later, because then it had to go through customs. Customs cleared it like almost immediately, and then it was in the USPS tracking system. And when it finally got here, they delivered it when I was at work, so I couldn't be here when the postman was delivering this, so I could look at it, see that there was an opening on that box, and that something was missing. That is what USPS and Post Nord want to show that. So I got home, I alerted the seller, and then they talked to Post Nord. Post Nord said, oh, they want me to do a claim. Well, because I wasn't here when the stuff arrived, I could not give an official claim. I tried to claim it as didn't receive things, but I did receive everything except for one item. Anyway, the seller was really nice, and they gave me credit for it. That's the main thing. It's just, it's kind of a joke with the USPS. And then I get it, it's during Christmas time right now. But this last package was sent on the 17th of December. On December 24th, so that was Christmas Eve, USPS said it, left customs, and I don't know. I can't track it now. So originally, when I first looked at it, I think on the 28th, it said that it was processed through custom, and then they said it would be here on the 29th. So on the 29th, when I went expecting it to come here, because I was actually off on that day, obviously it did not show up. So on the 30th, when I started to look again to see where this package was, it no longer gave me any estimate. It also said that the God, I can't remember what the exact words they're saying, but anyway, all they're saying is basically that the original seller is preparing the package which, yeah, that's what you do before they ship it. And then it was shipped, and then it went through customs, and that's still on USPS. But then, like 3 or 4 times between that and today, they're saying, oh, they're preparing the shipment, which means they have no freaking idea where this thing's at. Okay, so I'm kind of pissed because this is about $600 or $700 worth of items. That's why I don't have a video, because I was going to show you a couple things that go together, some, you know, vintage gear, things like that. So it's kind of frustrating. Hopefully this thing will still show up. If not, I don't know what's going to happen. So that's part of the problem. Another thing which makes this difficult is that, you know, I usually buy extra things, or some of the stuff I get and I decide I don't want it. You know, I might show you what it is, and then I might sell it on eBay. But selling the stuff on eBay gives me extra money so that I can buy something else or something like that. It's not like I'm making a bunch of money. I mean, some of the stuff that I purchase on there, you know, after shipping, if I consider shipping, something might cost me, you know, say $75, and I'm trying to sell it for somewhere between $90 to $99 starting, you know, knowing that eBay is going to take out their cut out of it, and I'm not really going to make that much money. I mean, some of the stuff I can resell and get more of a premium depending on what it is. You know, if I can find a stainless steel Swedish Army mess kit, those things typically run around $129 plus. If I can get that for, you know, under $99, I'll make a little bit more profit than I do on some of the other stuff that I'm taking a risk on, like say an axe. There's been several axes that I've purchased, you know, complete axes that I've tried to resell, and I've either broken even or lost money just trying to get rid of it. It's not necessarily that they're bad, and it's not that they're not rare. It's just, it's a very niche thing. Everything I sell is kind of a niche, okay, whatever, niche thing. And you know, there's some people willing to pay more, but they have to, number one, see that it's there. So if I'm doing an auction where I could potentially make a lot of money, then it's only on there for 1 week or 2 weeks if it doesn't sell the first week, right? The downside with the auction is that, you know, maybe they'll do the minimum, and then I'm selling it to them at the minimum, and that person that was looking for this specific thing doesn't see it until, you know, it's been sold or something like that. If I put stuff at a fixed price, you know, I'm not like a big profit. I'm not trying to go for profits, but obviously the profits are going to help me. So some of the stuff I might put on a fixed price and hope that it sells. But, you know, then I need to put it as high enough amount that it's worth it for me to have it sitting there. And if I do too high, then it's not gonna sell at all. So I mean, where do I draw the line? I mean, eBay lately has been pissing me off too, because they changed from PayPal to their own system. It takes them longer to send me the money. So I used to sell something on eBay. I would get the money like immediately, like an immediate transaction to PayPal. Now, when I'm selling stuff on eBay, it's going to be, you know, 3 or 4 business days. So if I sell something on Friday, I probably won't see that money until Wednesday, Thursday next week. And, you know, you shouldn't really live week to week or day to day. It's just with all of this stuff that I'm purchasing and reselling is not, it's under the radar of my wife, right? So I keep everything separate. So there's not as much overhead as, you know, my bank account. You know, our family or personal bank account, I've got lots of money in there, but I don't take anything out of it. You know, I have all this stuff separate. So if I don't get my money fast, I can't purchase more things or things like that. Also, eBay keeps trying to charge PayPal for some reason. Now I've gone on the app trying to reset things to where they charge the account where I keep all this money in, and that I keep getting notices from PayPal saying that eBay wants their money. And I'm like, just get it from my bank account. You know, it shouldn't be this problem. And maybe all I really need to do is talk to eBay on the phone. I just hate calling people. I'm not good at speaking. You watch my videos, I'm not the best speaker, right? And I just don't like talking to people on the phone. I'd rather talk in person if I have to. But yeah, so I can't quite figure out exactly how much money I'm paying every time I'm selling something with eBay versus when it was going through PayPal and stuff like that. So in some ways it looks like it's a good deal, and then when they send me the money much later than they used to, I'm getting less. I don't know if that makes any sense. So it seems like the percentage they're taking on everything I've been selling lately seems more than about roughly 14% that I was selling through eBay and then going through PayPal and their fees and things like that. So that's what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I'll put on my PayPal account there. I mean, not that I have like a horde of followers. I have about 220 followers right now, and then, you know, my presentation sucks. The only good thing is my, you know, whatever I'm showing, if you like that stuff. I mean, some of the stuff I show, some people are like, oh, that's awesome, and then the other people are like, I don't give a shit about Swedish stuff or Swiss stuff or Italian stuff or whatever it is I'm showing on there. The bulk of my stuff is all vintage products, and most lately it's been Swedish. So, and even on eBay too, I'm trying to sell some surplus things. Like this is just a 1 meter strap, leather strap. It's made from, I can't tell if it's elk or moose, because the name for elk, I guess in Swedish, is the same as, you know, like German, which could either mean elk or moose. So I don't know if it's moose leather or elk leather. Either way, I've been trying to sell this, and I don't make much money on this. I think I purchased this for like $20 after shipping and stuff like that, and I have an extra one. But this thing's the only thing that works with the LK35. I mean, it's not the only thing, but this is specifically made for the LK35 to go around that pack, go through the little loops on the frame, kind of like a compression strap. And you can also hang things on this. I've shown this in some of my videos, but I try to sell it on eBay, but you know, how much it costs me, and then me trying to sell it for a minimal profit, it just doesn't translate very well. So I'm not selling many things. And you know, sometimes people say, oh man, if it's on eBay, they're really raping you with their sales and stuff. I mean, you know, in some things I've found a lot of things that you can buy somewhere else as much later at some other place for much less than what they put on there. You know, you get people with the moose sack from Sweden, you know, that's the M39 rucksack, and people are selling for $200. I mean, you can buy a brand new one for $75 to $90 with shipping directly from Sweden. So, you know, sometimes people think that something's worth a lot more than it really is. And then some of the stuff, really is worth more than someone's trying to sell it. But if you don't connect with the specific person that's looking for it, you may not sell it, you may not make money, you may lose money. There's a couple things where I've made a lot of money. You know, buying a Swiss salt and pepper rucksack for $70 because someone labeled it wrong, and then I clean it up and sell it for $270. So this has happened. But those are far, doesn't happen very often like that. And everything that I'm selling on there, I'm usually not making that much money unless people bid up a lot more than what I originally started at. But if I have the minimum buy on an auction, then that means that's barely over whatever I paid for it, or sometimes right at my cost. And then I'm hoping that they're going to bid for it. But that's all I got. Anyway, I figured out how I got a new phone, so now I'm using my little S Pen so I can start a shop